Hi and welcome to our Photoshop tips and tricks for this week. This week I want to show you how to fix a problem where you've got a little bit of missing background or you want to extend the background a lot. Now we don't want to do this if it's going to be taking lots and lots of background to fill. There's other ways of doing it, but if you've got a little sliver of background that needs fixing like I do in this one, all we want to do is get this little bit covered. It's not a main part of the image, so it's not going to make huge amounts of difference, but we don't necessarily want to sit here all day and recreate it. So what I'm going to do is get our little rectangle up the top here, and I'm going to select some of the background, which I'm basically going to stretch across. I'm then going to copy it. You can either use Control C, Control V, or you can go up here to Edit Copy and then Edit Paste. And what that does is it gives you a new layer, and that little sliver of image is in there. So I'm now going to go Control T, which is going to select that area, and I'm then just going to drag that across till the top bit there is hidden, and hit Enter. So you can now see, if I turn that off and on, how easy it is that that top little bit has actually been fixed up. The only problem that I have got now is that this little bit of hair has actually sort of stretched across as well, and we don't necessarily want that. So I'm going to come in here, I'm going to put a mask on here, and I'm going to come in nice and close down to the bottom here, come out a bit further, and with my brush being on black so I can put a hole in my mask, I'm going to just come in here and fix this little bit. Because I don't want that area of the hair stretched. Now you can see everything has worked excellently except for this one little tiny piece of hair here. So I'm just going to use Shift, Control, Alt and E, which merges everything together, and this is where I can now come in and use my clone tool. And because it's a lighter area, I'm just going to put that on lighten up the top. I'll increase my opacity a fair bit because I know that it's all pretty much the same area, and I can just come in here and just clone that little bit out fairly easily. By using the lighten, it allows me a little bit more control instead of just cloning directly. I'm just going to turn the lighten area down, so again I can just make that nice and smooth little adjustment in there. I'm going to remove myself back here. And now, if I turn all these others off and just go back to our original, you can see the difference between the before and after. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed that one, and we'll see you next week.